Hello my friends and welcome to Vision Cruise, where we aim to be the lowest priced cruises in Australia. Remember to get in touch with us, it's really easy. I'll keep the number on the bottom of the screen there. It's a toll-free number. All you have to do is dial 1300 13 17 13. And remember, we're open until 10:30 weeknights for your convenience, so don't forget to get in touch. You can also go onto our website, that's visioncruise.com.au. That's visioncruise.com.au, where you'll find all the cruises we're talking about today and a whole host of other cruises as well. Now today we're just going to be talking about Norwegian Cruise Lines and the Norwegian Jewel, which is coming to Australia. Now if you've never been on a Norwegian Cruise Line cruise before, you're going to be so impressed. They call it free at sea. And what does that mean? Well, there are no formal nights. Every night is a do what you do night. There's no, this is your table, you've got to be here at 7:30 every evening. No, you eat where and when you like. And there's such a choice of restaurants as well. So let's start off with our very first one, shall we? And as I say, we're on the Norwegian Jewel. So let's have a little look around what the Norwegian Jewel is. She is so good. They say you'll be free at sea to do what you want. They are like big floating holiday resorts. That's what they are. And Norwegian Cruise Lines have just been voted the best entertainment at sea. Now look, there's lots of sports bars and things going on. There's a water park on top deck. They're incredible. So much is included, by the way. The spa areas are lovely. Look at the dining. Remember, there's different choices of dining as well. So if you want a more formal dining, you want. If you want teppanyaki, you can. If you want the steakhouse, there's Cagney Steakhouse. If you want to go Italian, there's Italian. And I tell you now, the absolute winner of it all is the teppanyaki. It's gorgeous. And then, of course, on top of that, there's the lovely buffet restaurant as well, the Garden Cafe, which you're going to fall in love with. Now, remember, you eat where and when you like. So if one night you want to eat at 7 o'clock, the next night 6 o'clock, the next night 9 o'clock, you can do. You can pre-book the restaurants before you go, or you can just go as you go. This is Moderno. That's the Brazilian steakhouse. Oh, it's gorgeous in there. You are going to have the time of your life on a Norwegian cruise. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do as well. So I'm going to include their all-inclusive drinks package. They call it the ultimate drinks package. And I'm going to include it in the price for you. Now that is normally $79 plus tax a night. But I'm going to include it in it for you. Now, we're going to Tasmania, first of all, on the 12th of November for 5 nights. This is cruising in and out of Sydney. So we're going to join at Sydney, going to go to the buffet, it's the Law of the Sea, and then we're going to cruise out. And our first port of call is Burnie. And Burnie is such a lovely place to go and explore. And you know, maybe you've got some relatives down there, go and have a look. Then we went to Hobart. Once again, incredible to watch around before we cruise you all the way back into Sydney. It's $1,029, but remember, I'm going to include that all-inclusive drinks package. So that's all your drinks up to the value of $15 a glass. Now that's quite a bit. That package, if you were to buy it when you got on board, is worth $466 US. That's how much that package costs on board, and I'm going to include it free of charge for you right here and right now. So you can really go and have a good time and not worry about any spends at all. Does it sound good? Let's have a look at the details. It is a good one, isn't it? Going to Tasmania on the Norwegian Jewel. These are like floating holiday resorts. You'll just have the time of your life. I've been on quite a few Norwegian Cruise Line cruises, and you know what? Every time we go on it, I just want to go on more, and I never want to get off. The staff are so friendly, the entertainment is wonderful, the food is out of this world, and of course, the drinks package makes everything sort of tick along quite nicely. Thank you very much. 1300 13 17 13, 1300 13 17 13. Remember, it's a toll-free number. If you want to ask any questions, there's no such thing as a silly question. Remember, a lot of our staff have been on these cruises and they can tell you all about them. If they haven't been on them, the person you're speaking to, they'll know someone who has, and they'll go and find out for you. So don't be frightened to ask a question. It's, I say, 1300 13 17 13, and that is a toll-free number. Full details on the website, visioncruise.com.au as well. Now then, welcome to this special presentation all about Norwegian Cruise Lines, Norwegian Jewel. Our next holiday is once again going around Australia and New Zealand this time as well. But we're going to give you a flavour of what Norwegian Cruise Lines are all about, so you know you can really feel what it's like. Once again, it's a really relaxed atmosphere on board, so there's no. You don't have to take a shirt and tie, guys. You know what I mean? You don't have to. You need no need for a jacket. If you want to dress up smartly with, some slacks and a shirt, you can do. But, there's no one saying, excuse me, you've got to be dressed like this. Top deck is just like a water park. It's fun. They have an adult-only area at the back of the ship called H2O Spice, which you're just going to fall in love with. The entertainment on board is just top-notch. It really is. There's so much going on, and the accommodation is so comfortable. Remember, this is an American cruise line, and the Americans know how to entertain you, and these really know how to entertain you. You're going to have the time of your life. You really will. Everyone I know who goes on a Norwegian Cruise Line cruise comes back wanting to go time and time again, and you will do too. Once again, on this one, I'm going to include that all-inclusive drinks package for you as well. Now here, we're going to go around Australia and New Zealand. We're going on the 30th of November next year. Remember, this is just a deposit right now, just deposit, for 14 great nights. We're going to cruise out from Sydney, and our first port of call is Eden, which is absolutely a lovely place to call into in New South Wales there. You're really going to enjoy it. Have a nice time. Then we're into Geelong. That's just up the road, obviously, from Melbourne. And I tell you what, the boardwalk there is lovely. We've got a lovely Victorian carousel you want to have a go on there. Then we're into Tasmania, to Burnie. Once again, absolutely lovely to want around. Then we're over to Wellington in New Zealand, one of the largest cities there. Lovely. Then to Auckland. So that's the two major cities of New Zealand done and dusted for you. Then the Bay of Islands, which are absolutely incredible to have a look around. And then we're back into Sydney. 14 wonderful nights away. Lovely time of year. $2,115 per person. But I'm going to include that ultimate drinks package for you. And if you were to buy that ultimate drinks package on board, it would cost you over $1,300 US. $1,300 US, and I'm including it in the price. It's completely free. So you can be free at sea. Eat where and when you like. Want another drink? Not another problem. Do you know what I mean? You're not worried about the money you're racking up. It's great. Once you've done this sort of cruise, you won't want to do any other type. I promise you. Once you've done it, you won't want to do anything else. Let's have a look at the details on this. Let's have a look at the details. The 30th of November, so it's the first 2 weeks of December, isn't it? It's the first 2 weeks of December. You know the weather's going to be lovely then. And then, of course, we're talking over a year away now, So to deposit only right now, and then you've got your holiday in the bank, so to speak, haven't you? You're going to be seeing it all. That's what's so good about it. Absolutely so good. If you want more details, just give us a call. Remember, it's a toll-free number, 1300 13 17 13. Now, back on the Norwegian Jewel we go, and this is another flavour of Norwegian Cruise Lines. It is absolutely gorgeous. Remember, it's called freestyle cruising. You are free at sea to do anything you want. There's no set dining times. So, if you want to go and have breakfast, then lunch, and then dinner, and you can do it whatever time you want, in whatever restaurant you want. Remember, we're going to include that all-inclusive drinks package again as well. Which, do you know what that means? You sit down, you've just met someone, and that awkward situation, whose round is it? It just does away with that, because it doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean? So that's what's so good. The buffet on board, by the way, as well, is absolutely incredible. And they do themed nights at the buffets as well, which are just lovely. You're going to love everything. If you've got kids, the kids' clubs on here are absolutely incredible. In fact, Norwegian Cruise Lines invented kids' cruise clubs on ships. They invented them. They were the leaders. So here we are again on the Norwegian Jewel. We're going to go around Australia to Tasmania and back. This is going on the 14th of December next year, remember, for 9 nights. We're going to cruise out from Sydney, and once again we're calling into Geelong. Once again, the boardwalk along here is absolutely gorgeous with its Victorian pearls now. Then we're on to Kangaroo Island, which you're going to have a wild time there. Then we're into Adelaide. You may have some friends and family there. Pop in and say hello. They'll be really jealous of you. Then we're into Burnie once again. Then before we cruise on back via Eden in New South Wales, back into Sydney. Once again, This is a lovely 9-night holiday right in the heart of summer, $1,539. $1,539. But I'm going to include that ultimate drinks package for you. And normally that ultimate drinks package on this cruise would cost you $839 US. That, if you never had it, and there'll be people on this cruise that don't have it, and they'll get on and say, can I buy the drinks package? And they'll say, yes, certainly, sir. It's $839 per person, US dollars. Thank you very much. You don't have to pay it. I'll do it for you. Do you see how nice I am to you? Let's have a look at the details. Let's have a look at the details. This is how we like to look after you here at Vision Cruise. 1300 13 17 13. We aim to be the lowest price cruises in Australia. Remember, there's no booking fee. No booking fee. You know, we don't charge for credit cards or debit cards. The price you see is the price you pay. And that's the difference. Just see the difference. When you book with Vision Cruise, you get all the benefits. And you know, we're not just an Australian company. We've got offices in Europe and in America as well. We deal with Norwegian cruise lines all over the world. And that's why we can get you these sort of deals with drinks packages with, on this case, over $839 included in the price. It's incredible, isn't it? Incredible. If you wanted 1300 13 17 13, 1300 13 17 13, it's a toll-free number and we're open until 10:30 weeknights for your convenience. Make sure you get involved. And of course, all the details are available on our website as well. That's visioncruise.com.au, and that is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Listen, don't forget, catch up on the YouTube channel as well. In the meantime, from me, John Cooper, thanks for watching and carry on cruising. See you soon.
You've been watching a commercial presentation on behalf of Vision Cruise.